My name is Ann Miller-French, and I am the owner and founder of Angelic Hands. And tonight I wanted to do a little guided meditation, harnessing the magnificent and powerful energies of this full moon. And I believe it's in um, thought I read somewhere that it's in Leo, so that big lion energy. And I don't know about you, but for me, and I've noticed this for many years, I absolutely feel the lead up, like days leading up to the full moon energy, of course, day of, and then a couple days afterwards. So if your sleep has been off, or if you've noticed that you've been agitated or a bit anxious, restless, having issues with sleep perhaps, or even having emotions coming up to the surface, it's all completely normal. With the full moon, it tends to take anything that is still stuck, anything that has been what I call cluttered, buried for so long, ignored. It's another means of bringing it up. Anything that's been in the darkness, bringing it up to the light, bringing things up for release, perhaps revisiting things from your past. And I absolutely followed what my body was sharing with me today and did some deeper inventory, as I like to call it, and went in and was really listening to the parts of me that were absolutely getting my attention, and I gave them those parts of me my undivided attention. So I would encourage, anyone out there that is catching this on the live or on the replay to take some time for you. And this meditation is going to help you to clear some of that energetic clutter, as I like to call it, help you with the release, and to make space to fill that space, fill that void, and start calling in what it is that you would love to experience in your life. And perhaps it's simply a matter of bringing about inner peace tonight if you're working through any anxious feelings, anxiety or depression or PTSD. This will absolutely help you with that. And I am going to allow my team and spirit to work through me. I've pretty much learned along the way to get out of my own way. And whatever is going to be shared, whether that's spoken through the meditation, um, you are also receiving distant Reiki from this platform, simply by watching this, simply by connecting, simply by listening. And at this point, I would encourage you to find a comfortable spot where you can sit or lie down. And you're going to start to take some breaths in. You take a breath in through the nose, and then you're going to take a cleansing breath out of the mouth. Really bringing that energy in, bringing your energy in through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. continue to focus on the sound of your breath. You can breathe as normal. Now that you've found a comfortable spot to go within, bringing your awareness inside of your body, getting back in your body. And every time you take a breath in, you are essentially calling all of your energy back into your vessels. You go about your day to day, your to-do list, anything going on at home. Perhaps you're on vacation, or you're in the workplace, or your mind has been all over the place. This is an opportunity to get back in the body, to be present, and those parts of you that are, it's almost like they're sending up an SOS, saying, "Hey, remember me? I'm still here." And this is an opportunity to go in and quiet the mind, still the body, and really listen to the messages that are coming up, whatever it is that's coming up for healing, whatever's coming up for release. You're going to continue to soften, focus on your breath, and going to use your imagination through this. Going to imagine, and if you're not a visual person, that's okay. You're going to use your intention. Your intention is quite powerful. You can imagine that there is a beautiful vortex of light swirling above the top of your head, and it's entering through the top of your head, and this beautiful swirling vortex of light is continuing to get bigger and brighter. It's filling the inside of your vessel, the inside of your body. It's balancing things out, balancing out anything that may be imbalanced at this time, any area of your body, your mind, your soul, body, mind, spirit. And this light is warm, it's peaceful, it's soothing, and continue to allow this light to fill the inside of your being, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And then you're going to imagine or hold the intention that this light is expanding way out. It's clearing the space that you're in. You're creating space, you're making space. Now, there are some things that I would like you to think about for a moment. Is there something and or someone where the word forgiveness comes up? And that was a big thing for me today. Whether this is forgiveness of self for something that you feel that you may have done or may not have done, or perhaps you feel that you had let someone down, let yourself down, or hurt someone, whether it was intentional or not. And giving yourself that grace and forgiving yourself. Perhaps it's forgiving another person. The very act of forgiveness, when you're ready to take that action, the very act of forgiveness sets you free. It sets you free from the person, it sets you free from the situation. And it's almost like whatever that anchor is, that cord that connects you to that person or to that situation or to that thing, that situation, when you're ready to release it, it's like a weight has been dropped and you're letting it go. So thinking about this, you don't even have to have the answer right now. This is something that may come to you, whether tonight or watching this on the replay, even writing it down, thinking about forgiveness and creating that space. And once that space is created, you can use the power of your imagination and think about what you would rather fill that space with. Is it perhaps the image of hearts that come through, or the word forgiveness, or white light, or a shape or a color? Really allowing that image to come through and filling that space and really feeling that space. There have been times where I've done this release technique and I've had images of crystals come through. Sometimes it's a white light, sometimes it's a Christ golden light. There's other times where it's party hats. Other times where it's hearts. Even getting your inner child involved, your little girl inside, your little boy inside, and filling that space. And you can continue to come back to this as many times as you feel called to do so. You will feel lighter and lighter. Even looking at emotions that may be weighing heavy on your heart at this time. So if you look at what is in the opposite spectrum of love, well, down on the bottom, it's the emotions of shame, it's the emotion of guilt, it's the emotion of anger, it's the emotion of resentment, it's the emotion of humiliation. Even speaking to your body and feeling where those emotions are popping up. Perhaps it's uh, an ache, a dull pain or a sharp pain. Perhaps it's a vision or a thought. And very similar to the forgiveness technique, you can also imagine that I like to use the visual of pulling, like I'm pulling, removing, pulling this out of the body wherever I'm feeling that sensation, and then filling that space with perhaps it's love or white light. Again, using your own creativity to fill that open space. There are other times where I may feel called to do something creative after this exercise and express my feelings through art or through a dance. I absolutely love to dance. Through poetry, whatever that looks like for you. And I've had clients and students that have expressed their feelings through their artistry, which is quite beautiful. Even through music, getting out in nature, writing about it. Take some time with this and really work with these energies that are coming through for each and every one of us, and remembering that whatever it is that you're going through, this isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. And when you start to clear away the very things that are weighing you down, you will start to feel lighter. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience, and that is a big part of not only my day, but also sharing that message with others and reminding you that you're not alone. There is always help available. And my heartfelt intention is that you receive whatever it is that you need from this meditation tonight. Feel free to share in the comments how this may have helped you, or if there's anything that you care to share. I always welcome your comments, your feedback. And if there is someone that you feel may benefit from this video and any of my previous videos, meditations, light language, distant Reiki, feel free to share that with them as well. And I thank you.